Hey Janice, how are you? Hang on. Sorry, my husband uses my computer in the morning and he forgot to turn the volume down on the computer because I use a microphone. Hi Ash, how are you? I was going to come on earlier, but things didn't work out today quite as planned. Y'all know how that goes. Yeah, the echo was cool. I had to take Nova and Gabby to the vet today. He's fine. Everything's great. Hi, Michelle. Everything went good at the vet. Very healthy. They've even asked me if I would consider being a rehabilitator for wild birds and squirrels. You're going live just after 2 in the morning here. Ashley. Anyway, and then my daughter's fiance broke down in Albany, Georgia. So she had to go there and pick him up, and I had the kids. And can you see your little friend? Yes. Hang on a minute and I'll get him. Come here, Nova. Yes, come on. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hang on. You ready? Got to move the camera. There you go. There's Nova. Tell him hello. Oh, that's
Hello.
okay. You gonna tell him hello? Yeah, he got a good clean bill of health. Vet said he's very healthy. Nothing to worry about. I was a little worried because over the weekend, step up please, thank you. While I was gone, he started plucking a few of his little chest feathers. And the vet said, don't worry about it. Since I'm back home, he'll probably be fine. Yes. But they trimmed his beak good. Yes. They trimmed his talons. And they clipped his wings. Yeah. So, and then we went to Lowe's and he got some new lumber to build him some more toys. And of course he got his picture taken plenty there. Is David home, Ashley? Hi, Slicer. Well, thank you. Ash, is David home? He's spoiled. Yes, you're a spoiled boy. So, all right, you ready to go back up on your perch? Tell him all bye-bye. He can wave. Oh, back up on there. Good boy. Okay. All right. He's at school. So, how's everybody doing today? Hope everyone had a great day. Well, thank you, Joyce. Or Janice, I'm sorry. Yeah, he is a pretty boy. His coloring's really good. The vet, you know, because the whole time they're doing their every 3-month maintenance, you know, they're feeling around on him and checking him out. And he said that, I'm glad everyone's doing good. That he asked me what he was eating, and I told him that we feed him, he eats the extreme bird parrot food, which has got all kinds of vitamins and minerals for his color and everything. And he gets plenty of nuts, fresh fruits and vegetables. And of course, whatever we eat, he'll eat. He loves bacon. He loves scrambled eggs. He loves macaroni and cheese. So, yeah, if you don't give him a bite of whatever you have, he'll flip his water bowl. So anyway, I went to Harbor Freight today, and I picked up these cheap chip brushes. Thought maybe I'd alter a brush. I've got this image that Janie printed out for me, and I copied some of this paper onto tissue paper. So I'm going to try and zoom y'all in a little bit. Oh, an African gray is awesome. They're amazing birds. Y'all hang on 1 second. I got to bring this up. Come on. There it is. Bring y'all up with it. Bring it up on top. And let me see if I can zoom y'all in just a little bit so you can see a little better. Oh, see Nova. Oops, a little too far. Nova's as sweet as he can be. Well, why are you going the wrong way? There we go. Anyway, I printed this out on tracing paper. That gives you a little bit better view. This little girl, she's gorgeous. And I thought to go on with some... I didn't have any pink lace, so I stained some with my Dylusions. And I used the cherry pie and wet it, wrung it out, and I got that real pretty pink. Nova is so sweet. He'll actually get off his perch and come climb in bed with us. So, but I want to cover, you know, the wood part with this, and I thought it would look good because of the pink and the music notes, and you know. But yeah, it's been a long day today. Whew, I'm telling you. I love my grandchildren, but boy, am I glad when they go home. You know? I'm just too old for that. And of course, it was spur of the moment for her to have to go down there when he broke down. And I didn't find out until kind of late because she didn't realize how far it was. So there I was. I don't cook. And I'm thinking, oh, I got to feed these kids something. Oh, that's okay, Lisa. That's all right, sweetie. Thank you for coming in. But, so I had to figure out something for dinner, so we KFC'd it tonight. Quick and easy, you know? You know me, quick and easy works. But, yeah, I liked the pattern on this. So I thought, well, I'll just scan it and print it out on some thinner paper so I can decoupage it on the handle. And I thought then I could maybe put the pink lace, and we'll add some buttons and different things and try one of these. I haven't done one yet, so why not? Let me go get a little bowl to pour some of this Mod Podge in. It'll be so much easier. But yeah, I was going to come on much earlier today, but just didn't work out that way, and that's okay. Things happen. So we're all here now, and That's all that matters. Have any of y'all altered a paintbrush yet? And what are you guys working on tonight? Emily's marbled papers with the shaving cream. That's what I seen. I was in for a couple of minutes when she first started, and I seen the marbles, but I didn't know if they worked out or not. You're doing a glue book. Cool. I've never done one of these, like I said, but I want to try it. And Harbor Freight has these brushes for, oh, what was it? I think they were $1.29, something like that. So, picked them up. And my mom's like, what are you going to do with those? You know. And I'm like, well, I'm certainly not going to paint. So, she'd never heard of doing an altered paintbrush. I'm getting out of frame, ain't I? Hang on, man. I'm going to move y'all back up a little bit. It's hard to do some of this stuff and stay in frame. That's when a kid would come in handy, wouldn't it? I think they're going to do okay. I can't remember who I seen do these the other night. I was laying in bed watching YouTube. I couldn't sleep. And, you know, I just go through so many different videos. Different people. Different things. And I can't remember who it was now for the life of me. But that's alright. Everybody, I think's been doing them. I did go back before I come on and tried to find, but I couldn't remember the girl, and like I said, it seems like everybody's doing these altered brushes now. Hey, Danina. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. Y'all know what it's like. It looks so old. So I guess it's coming out good. I'm going to end up with enough glue on me by the time I'm done. But I'll just go wash off. It'll be alright. This brush is not working out real good for me. I think I'm better off just with my fingers. It's just easier, you know? Anybody watch that new Roseanne tonight? I get a kick out of her. I used to watch it all the time when the original series was on. Well, that'll make you feel old when they bring back a series. Hi, Stephanie, Queen Bee. Yeah, that auction is getting closer and closer, Michelle. Hard to believe it's getting that close already, you know? 'Cause I can remember when you were just thinking about doing it and we were chatting. Does anybody else give up with brushes and just use your fingers quite often? Oops. I think my fingers work better than tools sometimes. I did go ahead and I gessoed the handle of the brush. Hey, Bambi. Glad to see everybody. Hope everybody's had a great day. If you're in another country, you're going to have a great day. I think it's just amazing how far apart some of us can live. And, you know, we're still kind of together. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, today's been quite a long day, but it's been a good day. The girls weren't too bad, you know. I was grateful I didn't have to keep the baby today. I mean, I would have if she'd have needed me to for an emergency, you know, but I prefer not to. I think his other aunt kept him, so I just don't do well with babies anymore. Now, y'all help me out. Do I do the whole brush handle or just, you know, the front and the sides? Because I've never done one of these. You know, I've really started trying to do some different things that I've never done before. I'm trying to broaden my horizons, as they say. And that ain't easy at my age. So... My other daughter watched the video from yesterday when I was talking about our old rotary phone. And she was still laughing. Because she thinks it's funny that, you know, back then we didn't have cordless phones. We didn't have, you know, cell phones were kind of sci-fi back then. And nowadays it's just normal. I mean, there's young children that have their own cell phone. And it's just kind of, to me, it's crazy. But, you know, I'm from that old generation that didn't have that kind of stuff. You know, we didn't have Xboxes. I can remember I was fairly an older when the Atari come out. So, and we didn't have one of those for a long time either. You know, I think I was married before I had my first video game. Let me let my dog out a second. She's over here barking. Cover the whole thing. Okay, Shell. All but the bristles, right? And then I cover them. I put some lace down here. Yes, Millie, I see you went outside. She can't hear you to tell her to hang on a minute. So, I think I got us zoomed in pretty good tonight. Now, don't forget Sunday, if everything goes well, I'm going to start working on the beaded ornament cover again. I'm going to redo the whole video because, you know, the camera wasn't real good. And I didn't have the zoom back then. And it'll just be so much better. And y'all will be able to see a lot easier with the new camera and this zoom in. So, I'm going to do that. They are easy to do. They're gorgeous. And I want y'all to give it a try. Alright, stick down, please. I'm hoping I'm staying in frame a little bit better. I'm giving it a good try today. It was nice to hear that Emily's kittens are doing so well and already getting teeth. But 3 weeks they should be getting teeth because by the time they're 6 weeks or so, their mama's kind of wanting to wean them, you know. I like the smaller pieces to Mod Podge. I just think it gives it a better look. You hear that crazy dog out there barking? And it is crazy because she can't hear a thing. So if there's a deer, you know, over in the woods or something, she ain't hearing it walk around or nothing. She just barking to be barking. Crazy dog. Let's see. Down a minute. I'm going to have to tear some more paper. This is a print of that paper that I got that's Meet Me in Paris. Like I said, I just printed it out on some tracing paper because I wanted that thin, you know, I wanted it kind of light so I could decoupage it. Because sometimes you try to decoupage with some papers and they're just too thick. It never lays right. They warp terribly, you know. Well, hi, Dutchy Dutch. How are you? You do the whole paintbrush because you like them. I'm trying. Like I said, I've never made one. I couldn't sleep last night, I think it was, and I kept watching videos, and I wish I could remember who it was that inspired me. I really feel bad about that because y'all know if I see somebody doing something and I get inspired to try it, I always tell you who it was. And I can't for the life of me. I went back before I came on and went back through YouTube and put in, you know, altered paintbrushes, and I could not find the one that I was watching. So I do feel bad about that, and I hope nobody comes back and yells at me about it because, you know, sorry. But life happens anyway. Hi, Victorian Edge. How are you? But I was glad Nova got a good vet check today. And I was really shocked when the vet asked me if I would consider being a rehabber for the wild birds and squirrels. And of course I'll do that. You know, I love animals. So he's always so impressed with how healthy our birds are and how they are so friendly and everything. So, which is nice. Keep getting stuck to me. Come on, lay down. It's going to give me a hard time right there. There it goes. Doesn't want to lay, just bend it around, right? Okay. I think I got one more spot here. Yeah, I'm pretty messy, but that's okay. I'm having fun. Now, don't y'all forget about Michelle's auction either now. And anybody who's just come in, if you're new here, Little Crafts Creation, her name's Michelle. And on May the 5th, she's having an auction on her YouTube channel. She hasn't set a time yet that I know of. That's covered. Let me go wash my fingers off so I can play with the pretty stuff without ruining it, okay? Hi, Nancy. You ready to come back in? Come on, fat girl. There you go. Oh, sorry about that, but can't work when they're all sticky. I'm going to let that dry for a minute. This is the image that I'm going to use on it. Well, hi, Jeff. How are you? My back of my neck is just on fire tonight. And I know it's the nerve damage. So, it's going to be a rough one. But doing this and being with people that I really care about and like, make it all worth it, you know? Try and clean some of this up since I'm waiting on this to dry. I'm kind of afraid to go over it with the embossing heat thing because of the metal. I don't know if it'll cause it to warp or anything. Yeah, that image, Michelle, was from Janie. She sent me a bunch of them. I was so grateful. I don't know what's going on. I need a new printer, and we'll get one eventually. You know, I can't really complain. Come on, hubby got me a new laptop. He's bought me a new camera so I can do this. And he got me a new desk chair. So, if I have to wait a while for a printer, I'm okay with that, you know. My fingers are all stained from dyeing the lace because I didn't have any that was this soft of a pink. So it's what I used the Delusions to do. I think that'll look really cute. So, but I just want it to dry a little bit more and then we'll start on it. So I hope nobody's in a hurry. I need to prop it up a little bit so some air can kind of get under. Well, Jeff, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. And have a good time bowling, honey. How are you doing, Nancy? Have I missed anybody? Saying hello? If I have, I'm sorry. Hello. How long do y'all use your thingamabob? Will it hurt it? You know, because all of this part is metal and I don't want it to get hot and mess it up. How are you doing, Victorian? Art is life. I'm doing great, Nancy. Yeah, Jeff, like I said, if you get a chance on May 5th, check out Little Crafts Creations by Michelle. She's doing a craft auction on her channel. I am good. I've had a good day. It was just long. You know, grandchildren make it that way. I'm grateful right now I don't have any great-grandchildren to have to deal with yet. But the way my oldest grandson is, I don't think I'm going to have too long before. So it was just unexpected when Chris broke down today in Albany, Georgia, and she had to go pick him up. So, and I was surprised because it's like a 4-hour trip there and 4 hours back. So all in all, she actually made pretty good time because I don't think Michelle has set a time. Yeah, if anyone wants to donate any handcrafted items or craft items to Michelle, private message her and she'll get you her address. Because, you know, it's a lot of work and I know Michelle's a single mom and she puts out one heck of a good channel for everybody. So it's good to help her out, you know. We all support one another. Oh, Shell, in the afternoon, really? You're what, 2 hours behind me? Because I'm at 9:05. What time are you right now? Is my fan blowing bothering anybody? The noise? I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. Y'all, we're waiting on some stuff to dry if you just come in. Like I said, I'm afraid to use the embossing tool on it because of the metal down here. It would get so hot, and I'm afraid it would cause it to bubble and blister. You're at 7:06, so you are 2 hours behind me. Okay. I hope you do it kind of in a late afternoon so people have time to get home. Because I would hate for people to miss your auction because, you know, they weren't home yet. Now, I'm not going to decorate both sides of it. But I am going to put that lace and wrap it around. I love that. So, get the Fabri-Tac out. Oh, it's on a Saturday. Okay. I wasn't even thinking about that. You're going to make a YouTube channel, Janice? That's awesome. You'll have so much fun. All right. I'm going to pull this up here and get it tacked down back here. Now, yeah, I wasn't even thinking about the day of the week. Oh, I can't wait, Janice. You're going to love it. And I know this is longer than what I want. So, I'm going to kind of trim off part of it. And I think I'm going to re-round the corners so it looks right. Am I popping out of frame again? Telling you, I'm terrible at it, y'all. I need a buzzer. So when I do, I get a shock or something, you know? Oops. There went my Fabri-Tac. I think that little picture's just so pretty. And I want to get some buttons. It needs some buttons. I know I want to use some of this gotta figure out where to take it apart. I think right here. Okay. So I think I'll be able to put one little rose up there and run the other 3 there. But I want to get my buttons. Oh. Let's scoot you over so we can Find some buttons. We have all different kinds in here. You know, that little rose is kind of pretty. Let's see if I can cut it off of here. Kind of like that. Might tuck it down. I'll get the back taken off of it. Got some little sage ones down here somewhere. There's a pretty little green. Might tuck it in here or there. Kind of like that. My grandmother had the best collection of buttons. And I don't ever know what happened to them after she passed. But I sure wish I had them. That one's blue. I've got a whole nother drawer of them. I just hate to drag everything out. So. I'm not finding any pink. But I think I'll use these. I need one more down here. It just feels like it needs one more button, you know? And that one's blue. Oh, that's fine. That's what it's all for, to support one another and help each other out. And, you know, yeah, do whatever you need to do. You know, I don't care what y'all do in here. As long as you ain't hurting nobody. Do what you need to do. I'm not picky. Okay, oops. You know, I bought those crystals. I may put them in the middle of the roses just to add a little something, something, you know. I got some that aren't real big. Where are my tweezers? Oh, there they are. And they've already got sticky, but I don't trust the sticky on the back of them. But I want to tuck one in and see how that's gonna... May not even show up. It may just show up depending on where you're looking at it. Well, that one went flying. Nope, them ain't gonna work. It's not gonna look right. We'll just leave them the way they are. It'll be alright. You don't know unless you try, and if you don't like it, take it off, right? So anyway, I know I want this little one here. Get my glue to going again. I want these three down through here. Don't stick to me. Stick to each other. There you go. Alright. That one. That one. Did I have another one? Nope. Okay. I don't think I want that one. It's too big. But I kind of like that. Tuck it up under that one. I like that. What y'all think so far? Good night, Bambi. Everything okay, y'all? Hi, Tanya. How are you? I'm just piddling. You know me, I don't plan anything. It just, this is how it works out. Now, I did do some butterflies because I knew I wanted some. And I think I like this. But it needs a little bit of glitter down there. So I've got to find my glitter now. I had it up here. I think I put it back up, and I did. Butterflies need glitter. I don't care what anyone says. They all need glitz. So, I don't want a lot. I just want it to be a little kiss on the edge of the wings and the body. So we're going to try. Let's see. I'm just kind of getting a little bit of glitter on it over my trash can. See? Now I'll have to get this little edge where my big fingers have got a hold of it. But it'll be alright. Yeah, I die cut these butterflies out earlier. So I knew I wanted some butterflies on here. I think they just make a big difference. So let's put him here. Her, him, whichever the case may be. That looks good. And I done the butterflies in this paper is what their wings are die cut out of. I think it's looking cute for my first one. Not too bad at all. Like I said, my mom had never heard of altering a paintbrush. And I was like, yeah, we're going to decorate it. She just looked at me kind of funny. I know she thought I was nuts. A couple of more butterflies up on the handle. And it needs, I know I've got a hole somewhere up here. There it is. I think. Let me find the hole. Yep, right there. Come through. So I can be able to put my ribbon and lace through there. Like I said, it's nothing real big or fancy. But it's my first one, and I like it. This needs a little bit of glitter here and there. But I don't want to use the Fabri-Tac. I think that's just way too much right now. So I've got this other. And I think I want to use a real soft pink glitter. If I can get this to even come out. Try another bottle. This one's not working. Needs shook up good. Anyone else have trouble with the Dollar Tree glue? Getting a little goopy? Not staying mixed? Well, that's not going to work either. So let me get my good old Elmer's glue or school glue. I know it always works. I got the Aleene's Tacky Glue School Glue. We'll try it. Has it got the stopper still in it? Nope. Alright, get that back on. There it goes. But yeah, I just want a little bit of pink glitter on her little roses around her hat. I think it needs it. Maybe the little bouquet she's got a hold of. And I'll get my soft pink. And we'll try this. See if I can get this out tonight. Last night the thing was so tight in the bottle I could not get the seal to break, and I had to take it and let my husband pop it down, and it worked. This one, not too bad. I mean, it'll give me enough glitter out right now. But that one last night on that white glitter, I could not get it to budge. Like I said, I just want a little hint of that sparkle. See? Looking pretty good so far, right? I think this little rose up here needs something. So we'll glitter it just a tiny bit. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Now I've got to decide if I put a couple of more butterflies on the handle. What do y'all think? Well, thank you, Crimson. Robin, hi. Hey, Arlene, how are you? Yeah, I like that. Not bad for my first try. So let me get these little butterflies glittered up a little bit. Just want that little shimmer on their wings. And on the body. This is coming out better than I thought it would for my first one. And I want it in the white because it's just more of a light frost. It's not. So, get this little corner where I had a hold of it. Oh, that's pretty. Let it dry a minute and then we'll bend the wings up and stuff. Yeah, I wish I could remember what the video, who done the video. Like I said, there was so many, but this one girl, I cannot remember her name, and it was just so gorgeous, you know. And I really would love to remember who it was so I could mention her, but I can't for the life of me. Am I the only one that does that? Or is that kind of normal, you know? Alright, let that sit there. It's going to stick to me a little bit. Let that dry a minute. And then I got to figure out, I know I want some ribbon coming down. What have I got in here? Oops. There's a real soft pink. What's this one? Nope, that's a light red. I don't want that. I don't know, that light red might work just fine with that soft pink. I think that'll work for the little hang down, you know. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to use. I like that. So, no, it wasn't Emily and them. I know it wasn't Emily and Ray because I watched theirs, and this girl, hers, it was just amazing looking. I mean, this looks like chopped liver compared to what this girl did, and I cannot remember for the life of me. How are you, kitty? Nope, I can't remember. Like I said, I was having a hard time sleeping, and it was, you know, where you're still laying there watching, but you're just kind of out of it last night. Do y'all do that too, though, or is that something weird? Good kitty. Oh, that's another thing. My husband just realized we have another stray cat show up. And he thought it was one of the other cats. So he's standing there kind of talking to it. And then the other one walks up and he's like, wait a minute, where did you come from? You do that, but you're weird. Okay, well, I'm weird too, I guess. I like that. I have so much of this organza ribbon. But I use it. Like I said, my daughters kept telling me after I quit doing ribbon embroidery and stuff that I should donate it all. And I was like, no, I don't want to donate it just yet. I just wasn't ready to let go, you know. And now I'm glad I didn't, because I've been using it for so many little projects. A well-loved brush. You're not a stray, you have a home. I gotta wet this so it will straighten out some, because they've been wrapped around them little cardboard thingies for ever. And I just had my water bottle. it fell over. There it is. Anyway, I'm going to wet it and stretch it out so it gets rid of all these wrinkles, okay? I still want a little of the crinkle in it, but I don't want those hard edges on it. Well, that brush isn't old at all. I went to Harbor Freight because I wanted to try this. That girl just made it look so fun and easy, and I was like, well, I'm going to do that. And it's really quite fun, and it's pretty daggum easy. So, yeah, see, it just pulls all them wrinkles right out. That's all I'm going to do. So, the butterflies look like they're about dry. Dry enough. I can bend their wings a little bit. And need the Fabri-Tac again. My love-hate glue. See how it gets, ugh, so mucky. But I haven't found anything that works like it. I do want to try that, what is it, art glitter glue? Only 2 years? Really? Wow. I've got some brushes that I still use that are probably 8, 9 years old. But I never, ever, ever leave my brushes sit in water. That's one of the worst things you can do for a brush. That looks cute. What do y'all think? Get my ribbon up through there after this dries a little bit more. And I think it looks good. At least I'm happy with it. I love that little girl's face. She's just got the sweetest little face. And I got a couple of butterflies left over for another project that I'll put in my little scrap pile. What else would y'all do with this? Give me some ideas. Carol. Yeah, I believe I did it. There's a Happy Mail video, Carol. Check it out, sweetie. Yes, I got it. I sure did. Yeah, I'm trying to think what day did I do that video. I can't even remember. Let me look. And I'll tell you. Because I did get the Happy Mail. I loved it. Come on. Give me a hard time tonight. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I got it a week ago, sweetie. And it's on a video. It was after Easter. Yes, it made it, and I loved it. I've got my Happy Mail in a tub over here because with all the napkins and then all the cutout flowers and stuff that I've gotten, I want to do like a collage And on the back, I want to put the people's names that sent stuff to me that's on that collage. So they're always remembered. Does that make sense to y'all to do something like that? I love the cats. You know, the napkins, kitties. You are the one that sent me the kitty napkins, right? With all the others. Yep. Well, hi, Jerry. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I love all the napkins. Like I said, yes, I got it. I love it. I've got them all tucked away because I want to do a collage of not all the Happy Mail I get, but a little bit out of everybody's that I've gotten and put their names on the back of it. Yes, with the paw print ribbon. And I want to do a collage with their names on the back, so you know, it's kind of a remembrance. Yeah, my granddaughter thought she was going to snag that ribbon with the paw prints on it. I was like, no, 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 no. Wasn't going to happen, little friend. I wish this would hurry up and dry. I'm going to try and dry it a little bit up in here, but I'm not going to dry down in here because of that metal piece. Let me get my thing plugged in. I don't leave it plugged in because, you know, you never know if one of the kids or one of the pets would bump it and set the house on fire. So I unplug it after I'm done with it every time. I know, maybe I'm just paranoid, but... see if that's helped it a little bit. I don't know if that's a good idea with that Fabri-Tac glue. Doesn't seem to be helping it any at all. But I do like the way it came out. Their wings won't stay up yet. So I really wanted them up a little bit. I'm sure once it dries and gets kind of stiff again, I can bend them up. Just not right this minute. So let me see if I can get this ribbon through this little hole. Let's see. If I poke it through here. Need a needle. Got a beading needle right here. Gotta open it up. I love these bead needles that don't have the little hole. You have a whole wide area to poke stuff through. Best beading needles, work wonderful. Now if I can get it to come through, hopefully it ain't too much. Nope, there it is. Take that off. And then I'm just gonna bring that back around the top, I think, and catch all of this and pull. That looks cute. I like my little thingamabobber. Not ashamed of it for my first one. Well, thank you, Nancy. So, what y'all doing now? I know Ashley, is she still in here? I know y'all watch Ashley too, right? You know this one little, right here, I need to pull that through a little bit more. It's going to drive me nuts. It's just not even enough for me to make me happy. It needs to, there. Okay. Now I like that better. I'm going to have to quit bothering with it because I'll fuss with it forever for no reason. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Arlene. You're still working on your stuff for your auction. Michelle, you are going to be working on stuff for that auction clear up to the minute before the auction. I know you are. You're wanting everything to be perfect, and I know that. And you've worked so hard on it. So, anyway, that's my first altered paintbrush, y'all. And I'm glad y'all got to be here and hang out with me and watch me do it. Is there anything else you would add to it? In bed, elevated. What did you do, Danina? Did you hurt your back or something? Would y'all do anything else to it? Honestly, tell me. It's like I said, I've never made one. And I want it to look nice. Thank you, Michelle. Should I add more or leave it like it is? Because y'all's opinion really does matter to me. You know that. Well, I glittered the... I'm afraid to put it too much more, you know, on it as far as that. Because I glittered the wings of the butterflies and the little roses down here pretty good. Oh, yep. So, alright, I'm going to call it done then, y'all. This one. What time was Ashley going on? I don't want you to leave. Michelle, what's wrong? Michelle, are you okay? Well, I'm going to hang out until she goes on if y'all, you know. Because I've still got these other ATC cards we started yesterday to finish. We did those 4. And I've got 5 more to do. So we might as well do them. Oh, okay. You scared me. You meant leave it the way it is. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't think the glitter was picking up on the camera. So. Alright, well, we'll piddle a little bit. Let me find my, little box of scrap stuff again, because, you know, I cleaned up last night after we got done. What, we was on here till 1 o'clock in the morning, my time? It was crazy. So, I'm going to sit back a couple of minutes, though, because my back, after the weekend and all the rain here yesterday, my back is still just killing me. And I enjoy that I can sit back and chat with y'all and nobody gets upset because it's not head down, nose to the grindstone, keep going. You know, I actually enjoy crafting with y'all. No, they don't show up on camera hardly at all. We had a nice time, though, last night, I think. Yeah, I was on twice yesterday. I think total, I done between 7 and 8 hours of video yesterday. So, that was a lot. Yeah, there's not a lot of live chats, I've noticed, where you can just go in and everybody, including the host, just chills out. You know what I mean? And that's what I like. I like that y'all are working on your thing and doing your thing and not feeling rushed, and I don't feel rushed. So, yeah, Danina, you usually go live on Tuesdays, I think, don't you? Am I buffering, or is it just... It's weird. I don't see my picture, but my well, it's odd. I don't have my picture on my screen. It's just crazy. It's got that, you know, that little round thing with a black screen on my YouTube. But the one on my laptop, it shows up just fine. It's just weird, and it says that my live stream health is green. It's just crazy. Hey Shelly, how are ya? So, if it ends up being a problem, y'all are going to have to let me know. I don't know what the deal is. It's kind of crazy. Just odd. So, let me find my stuff. Gotta move my tubs again to get to what I need. I wish I had room just to have one shelf, or not one shelf, but one layer of stuff on each shelf. So I didn't have to move 2 or 3 things to get to something that's on a shelf. You know what I mean? I am not understanding this. This is so crazy. I don't know what's going on. What if I close this one and open another one, y'all? Can you... Is that okay with you guys? Because it's not acting right. on the screen part on my end. So I'm going to close this one completely and just start a new one. Is that all right? All right, y'all. I'll see you in the new one if you make it there, okay? All right, bye, y'all. Try to come back up. Hey. Nope. It ain't gonna do it. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I've got a webcam. Everybody still here? It straightened up. I just kind of closed out and went back through. So, it kept the live stream going. I don't know what the deal was. Is it any better now, the view? Okay. Because that was just kind of weird. I don't know. I'm new to all this technology, y'all. Okay, there's our words. Always have our words. I love these little boys. They just look so cute. And they look like they're in trouble. You see that? Don't they look like they're being sent to the dean's office or something? They were in cahoots. I've gotten all these people, and I need to start using them. So, I'm just going to start pulling some stuff out and see what we've got. I've got to sit this down on my lap, y'all. I can't look in it from the angle. I'm not that tall. I'm a pretty short person. I got a bingo card. Whoops. I'm just pulling out some... Oh, where'd that little dog go? Oh, he's cute. Looks like Petey from the Little Rascals. I know, we buy them and we like them, and then we don't use the stuff. It's kind of crazy. So, I'm going to start using my stuff. I mean, that's why we bought it. We liked it. We wanted it. So, I'm just going to drag out a little bit, and we're going to glue it down and see how we like it. I'll bring out a few of different things so we can have some choices, you know. What's this? Oh, there's a little boy. He'd look cute with that little dog. Okay. Another butterfly, because I love butterflies. I thought I had some more birds. 2 for 25 cents. I used to tell my daughters when they get it fussing at one another, I was going to sell them 2 for a quarter. So, no one would have paid me that for them. They were so rotten. Stick that over there. And let's see what we've got here now. Alright. I really like this little guy here. And I'm going to pull your camera down just a little bit. Nice and slow to see if y'all get a little bit better view. Might be in too far. I'm waiting. I've got a bit of a lag on my end. Is that better for y'all? See, Janice, I don't use my phone like that. I love my Fire Stick. The only thing with my Fire Stick is I can't do the chat on it. So is this a little bit better for y'all now? Because I can zoom in even more if you need. But I need someone to let me know. Well, I'm going to assume it's good. I love this little baby. Well, he's not a baby. He's kind of a toddler. I'm thinking him with this little dog. And he kind of looks like... What do you think? Kind of looks like he belongs with that dog. Well, hi, Rita. Good. But I like that little boy with that dog. I think it's just cute. So I know I'm going to use that on there. And I think I'm going to fix like a little tag up here. And maybe a butterfly. That's cute. And these two, like I said, they just look like they're being sent to the dean's office. They're in cahoots on something. And maybe pull them down a little bit, angle that, and put the 2 for $25. Hi, Sonia. So those are cute, right? I'm gonna leave them there in case I change my mind. Let's see. This looks like Mama and her little boy. I don't want a standard typewriter. About just a cute little luggage tag like behind them. I need to use this stuff. Oh, maybe a bird on it. Stick that little bird on there. No, that don't look right. Aha, I got a finger. Not the finger, a finger, okay? So what if I slide them over just a little bit, fix the tag there, and put the finger. Ha! Can't type today. Oh, that's me every day. Shoot. And then, let's see. Got 2 more. I've got to get these done. Been looking at them today and wanted to work on them. And I thought, you know what? That's not fair because the ladies started with me on these yesterday and we should finish them together. And this is like an old, you know, where they wrote down what you bought in the grocery store, little receipt thing. I'm not sure I like that. Little standard typewriter. Oops. Maybe stick a bird. What's this one? Regulator almanac. Little postcard. maybe glitter a little butterfly and have it on there. That looks cute. Alright, that's what I'm going to do with them. You know, I don't know why I thought this was all going to be so difficult, but really once you get going, it's not hard. It's just, I guess, doing it, you know? Does that make sense to y'all? Because I'm a procrastinator. You have no idea. And I think the little boy with the dog over here, I think I want to glitter his butterfly too and bend it a little bit. I just like the way they look. So let me get that and get that. Might add a little bit of glitter on this bird. I have got more craft stuff than... And that's the sad thing. I've got so much. But I mean, we use it. There's not one thing in here that I haven't used part of, or, you know. And I don't want a lot of glitter. I just want that really nice light shimmer. So I'm hoping this glitter doesn't overpower this little butterfly. Let me open my glitter a little bit. I'll use the back of this so I don't. Oh, that's cute. Alright, set that over here. And then I can glue that down there. So let's get this one done. So I can be done with the glitter on the butterflies. And then I'll see about doing a little bit on the bird. Shell, you'll have to let me know when Ashley does, because I don't want to stand in her way either. Okay. That's got a good bit of glitter on it. Now, where's that little bird? I think just maybe like under his throat area right in here. Just needs a little something. Nothing big. Yeah, that fit him. That looks good now. I know the glitter probably doesn't show up on the screen. Hey, Mama Michelle, how are you? Yeah, I'm a little late tonight. I had the granddaughters for a few hours today. Doesn't happen very often, but, you know, can't tell her no when it's an emergency. So I like those. Trying to think. I think I'll get it all glued down and then we'll see if we need some words, okay? Better late than never. Yeah. Ugh. This glue and me are going to fight, I'm telling you. Alright, let me move the bird and get it down. Yeah, I've got all this pretty stuff to glue down, and now it's got a clog. So guess what? I'm going to find my other one. I just like the smaller bottle better. It's so easy for me to hang on to. And this big bottle hurts my hands after a while, but it'll be alright. Let's get you down here. I know it's upside down to me, but that's alright. And let's get the bird down. I will probably be on quite a bit tomorrow, y'all, because hubby goes back to work. Yay. And I'm home alone. So I want to play with some polymer clay, I think. Y'all want to come play with some polymer clay tomorrow? I want to make some different things to go on some more projects and stuff. May pour some more resin because I definitely need to get some more gears ready. Oops. So that's what I'm thinking I want to do tomorrow. I want to do the resin. May do some mica shift. Have y'all ever seen the mica shift? And maybe some Makumagame. Makumagame is beautiful. And you just never know what you're going to end up with. But it's pretty cool. I like that. Let's see. Yeah. You've never heard of mica shift? Oh, it's gorgeous. You end up, when it's done, you look like you have a textured piece, but in reality, it's absolutely smooth. It's a beautiful, beautiful technique. So I think we'll do some of that. So like I said, I really doesn't have a lot to do tomorrow. So I think I'll play with some resin and play in the clay. Am I going out of frame on y'all again? I am so sorry. I'm telling you, I need a buzzer. Yeah, we'll just hang out and chit-chat and do whatever we want to do. I like that. Ha! That looks pretty cool. Now for the Rotten Boys. Let's get the bingo card down. Oops. See, my hand just makes me crazy. I think I want it over a little bit. Them there. Yeah, y'all subscribe to Mama Michelle if you're not. We're all always looking to make more friends. All of us. Oh, Sonia, I'm sorry, honey. What's going on? Everything okay? Or is it just routine? Okay. Those are pretty cute. Now the sweet little guy. This little guy kind of reminds me of a picture of my grandfather when he was little. So, he was something else. My grandfather was a very big guy, but he was awesome. I can remember when I was little, and my mom, we lived right next door to my grandparents growing up in Albany, Indiana, and my grandfather would babysit me a lot because my mom and my grandmother would go to town and do things, and he would be working on the roof or something, so he would take me up on the roof, and he tacked my dress down to the roof, my little dress, and he would tie my little toys on a string and tack them down, the string down, so if they rolled, I could just grab the string and pull them back up. I spent a lot of time with my grandfather. He was something else. He was a constable back then. Him and my grandmother worked in a carnival. My grandmother walked on swords and was a contortionist, and my grandfather ran the Ferris wheel back in the day. They owned a little gas station restaurant in Albany called Bennett's Diner. They took care of foster children. I have 2 aunts that were adopted. My mom was basically an only child for years. And they had the first TV in the town, and everyone would gather at their house on, I don't know what night it was, but Molly McGee and them were on, and watch TV together. So, I like my ATC cards, y'all, that y'all helped me make. Yesterday was a little more frilly than today, but I think they're gorgeous. Whoops. Scoot over. Give it some room. I wouldn't be ashamed to send any one of them out to anybody. Okay, what are you doing, Robin? I can't wait till you do a video. Yeah, I like that. So, oh, I'll sit up for a few again. Y'all know how my back is. And I'm going to drink a little bit of this soda I've had sitting over here and getting warm on me. Yeah, I like them. Like I said, I think they look good. They're all different and pretty in their own way. You know. I may add a little bit of glitter to this flower. And maybe these little flowers here, just to make them pop a little bit. But I'm glad I'm starting to use the people. They look good. This butterfly could use a little bit of glitter, maybe. So, yep. I'm going to take a break a minute, and then we'll glitter a little bit on the butterfly, a little bit on that flower, and a little bit on this flower. And I like that. This is so pretty. I suck at it too, Robin. I really, really do. I still can't figure out the Google Hangouts. I've got friends. Oh, Michelle, that's fine. Don't worry about that. You got to tell me happy birthday. We hung out a little bit. I'm good, sweetie. And believe me, I understand the money thing, y'all. I mean, I do. I get it. I am one of the first that will tell you it's very difficult being a single mom. You know, my husband will tell you when we met, I owned one bra because I was working 3 jobs and I had 4 kids. And I refused to spend money on myself. I just knew that as soon as I spent money for me, my kid was going to need something and I wasn't going to have the money for it because I spent something on myself. So, you know, I get it. I truly get it. And I know other mothers do that too. You know. But I did what I had to do. Yeah, your son will help you. I kind of give up on getting help with the technology stuff. My husband tries, but he doesn't know anything about social media. And Laurel, she's told me she would help me too, but the thing is, I would have to do it over like a video call where you could look at my screen and tell me exactly what to do because I don't know what I'm doing. You understand what I mean? And that's the only way I could ever do any of the technology stuff. I said, my husband, he can build a computer. You can give him a tower, the motherboard, and, you know, he can order stuff and build it from the ground up. And does wonderful, but he does not know anything about social media. Yeah, mothers do a lot for their kids. Even when they're grown and out on their own, they just don't think about that. Yeah, someone has to actually, I tell them, okay, talk to me like I'm 3 years old. You know. I'm not a book learner. Show me and then I can do it. You know, that's how I learn. But I am not a book learner at all. Never have been. I mean, I got good grades in school. I did great. But after I got out, I ended up, let's see, was it after, I lost part of my short-term memory. I had blood on my brain, and it messed with my memory. Yep. You know, I just learned how to text maybe 3 years ago. My son-in-law taught me, and my daughter was so mad at him, she says, now she's going to bother me all the daggum time. Well, it comes easy to them because they grow up in this world of technology. I didn't. You know, like I said, I had a rotary phone. How many of y'all had a rotary phone? The black one. They didn't come in colors. You know, I was married before we ever even had a remote controlled TV, and an Atari was a big thing back then. So, but that's just the way it was, you know. But yeah, I'm going to put some glitter on these little flowers. I don't want a lot. I just want it to go around. I'm sure glad y'all like hanging out piddling. That's what I call it, piddling. I know some countries piddling's when they go potty, but you know me. I'm too country for that. Yeah, we had a party line, and you had to wait on them to get off the phone. Sure did. Yeah, see, that just needed a little itty bitty bit of sparkle to make it look better. Yeah, my hubby goes in at 9:30 in the morning. So I'll get up and get some coffee, and we'll just hang out. Am I off camera again, y'all? Probably. See, when I put the camera down close enough for y'all to really see, then when I go off to the side a little bit, it's out of frame. So it's one of those, I dang if you do and dang if you don't, you know. Try and do better. And I am trying to do so much better. I just want the flowers. I don't want the greenery on here. Flower there. One there. Okay. Oh, you don't even remember. Oh, they were a pain in the butt. And there was a teenager down the line on our party line. Ugh. And I used to get in trouble because she'd make me so mad because she was always on the phone. So it got to where I listened in. I'd go sit around the corner in the bathroom and listen in on her. And then I'd run into her downtown. Because the little town I grew up in had one traffic light in the whole town. That was it. And I'd tell her exactly what she was, if she was messing around on her boyfriend and stuff. Oh well. She shouldn't have been like that. So, alright, I think those are all done now. And they look a little better. Does the glitter show up any on the camera? They're so cute. I like them. I really like them. So, So we're all going to meet back here tomorrow and hang out. You had a baby blue, what, phone? Rotary phone? Those were, what, in the 70s? I remember when we didn't have a blue. My sister, she still lives in Indiana. She lives in Madison. And first time we went up to visit in years. Okay. They lived in an old farmhouse out in the country. And my youngest daughter might have been 8 years old when we went up. And before we left, I told her that they didn't have indoor plumbing. If you wanted to go to the potty, you had to go to the outhouse. And they didn't have toilet paper, that there was a magazine out there, and just ripped the sheet out of the magazine. And I told her that if she needed to talk to her friends so bad, she had to climb up a telephone pole and to talk to them, like they did on Green Acres. I was just messing with her, of course. But do you know that child packed toilet paper? It was hilarious. We got there and I went to unpack her stuff. She had packed 4 to 6 rolls of toilet paper because she wasn't going to use no magazine. But yeah, I think I'm done all I'm going to do tonight. We finished up the ATCs. This came out absolutely gorgeous. I do like that. And you know, my mom kind of wrinkled up her nose when I told her what I was going to do. And I'll guarantee you she'll want this little bugger. Now, it's got a little hair coming through it right there. Got it. So, but I think it come out pretty. Get the wing out from under there. Oh yeah, they're going to stiffen back up. It'll be fine. And Janie's the one that sent me the picture. And I copied it. And I love it. I was worried these flowers might be a little too bright. But actually it kind of pulls it together, I think. So, yeah, it was funny. I've done some really rotten things to my kids. I have showed up to their school with my bathrobe and my hair in curlers when they got in trouble. And embarrassed the heck out of them. And I told them, you know, when you get in trouble, that's an embarrassment to me. So if you don't want me to act like a hillbilly and embarrass you, then don't do something that's going to cause me to have to come up there. I'll tell you, the original Roseanne, my kids will tell you, she could have took lessons from me. You have too? I'll embarrass you. You do something to embarrass me, and I will embarrass you back. Wasn't going to be no show up and act all dignified and perfect. No, I'm going to show my butt and let you get some embarrassment. But yeah, it's already 10:30 here, and like I said, we were up till 1 o'clock in the morning last night, and I do plan on being on a good part of tomorrow. Like I said, we'll hang out and do lunch and whatever tomorrow. I don't care if there's only 1 or 2 of you in here. I'm going to do this. I've got a couple of more brushes that I could alter. And you get your craft stuff and settle, and I'll get mine, and we'll just work together. Sounds like a plan to me. But I've still got to get a shower, and I'm kind of tired tonight after last night. So, I appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out. I hope you leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. If you leave me a thumbs down, please let me know why. You know, I can take the constructive criticism. I'm not a baby. I'm a baby when it comes to technology. So, but I'm going to bed. Y'all stay safe. And I'll talk to you later. I had a great time with every one of you. So, good night, y'all.